how to convert a bitmap into a vector using vector magic, and then using that vector to create a raster engrave and a vector cutout in Retina Engrave 3D. If we have vector magic, you can simply find any image. Today we're going to look at a Winnipeg Jets logo. Once you find your image, save it to the desktop. We're going to then open up Vector Magic on the bottom there, and do as it says, drag and drop the image into Vector Magic and do a fully automatic vectorize. Once it's done, we can look at the different settings and the detail levels. So there's high, medium, and low. The high detail seems to have a little bit extra, whereas medium low is a little better. We're going to look at low. And I think we're going to stick with the medium setting here. Once it's done, we're going to click Done Reviewing and save it. But we're not going to save it as a Illustrator file, we're going to save it as a PDF. That way we can view it on any other computer that can view PDF documents. And that's it. Once it's saved, you have a vector. Once you save your image, you can go onto a computer that has Retina Engrave 3D. Now, I don't have it connected to the laser. This is a personal laptop, but the first thing you're going to want to do is hit the refresh button on the bottom left there, and it'll search for a network and search for your laser once you're connected. Once it's connected, your IP address will show up on the bottom there, and then you're going to want to home the laser by clicking the home button at the top. Once it's homed and connected, you can open up your LO or your PDF file, and then we're going to go to File, Print, and we're going to select our Retina Engrave driver, full spectrum engineering driver. Once you hit print, it's going to automatically load it up in Retina Engrave 3D. It's going to load it up into both the raster and the vector tabs in the top. So with the raster, there's a few different settings. You can rotate your image. You can mirror it horizontally, mirror it vertically. You can invert the colors, scale it. The scale works off a multiplier. As you can see, if the multiplier goes up, the bigger your image will be. We are on no dither right now. You can simple dither or halftone dither. We'll make it a grayscale if you want more detail in your image. Once you're happy with your image and how it looks, you can go to the raster power and speed on the right hand side. This will change how your image gets burned in with the laser. You can also jog the laser head on Retina Engrave 3D with the tabs. And once your settings are good, you can run the job perimeter. That will show you how big your image is on your piece of work. And if you're happy, you can press play in the top there and you're ready to go. In the vector tab, it's a little bit different. Here you can click on the individual lines and change the colors. Now by changing the colors, you can change the amount of passes per line, as well as different speeds and powers for each different color. So if you look on the right side there's red lines and black lines. And same thing, once you're happy, you can hit play and cut your image.